I'm by Melody. I'm here today with a Q&A video for the Crafty Channel Surf Something Inspiration team. And that is hard to say. Let me tell you, I've said it like 5 times trying to get this video started, and I am tongue-tied apparently. So anyways, everyone that's on the team is going to be doing a Q&A video today. So make sure you hop over to the Facebook group, Crafty Channel Surf, and you'll be able to see the links for everyone's Q&A video. So make sure you go check those out after you watch this one. But you better watch mine too. So first I want to do a little bit of introduction about me, and then we have a list of questions that we're going to answer, and these are meant to be short. And I told Leah, I said this is very difficult for me because I like to explain my answers, so I'm going to try to keep it short. But first, I'm Melody, which is I by Melody. I have a YouTube channel. I've had this channel for a while. First, I started making not craft, obviously it's craft videos. I first started making card videos, and that was very, very brief. And then I very quickly transitioned to scrapbooking, as you can see, scrapbooking layout there. This is part of my room. I have these massive shelves from IKEA, and so I kind of like to use that as my backdrop because you can see my albums and everything else. But, so I've been truly scrapbooking since 2013, and I have been on YouTube from the very, very beginning. My very first layout was videoed and put on my channel, and I think probably over the last 4 years that I've been scrapbooking, I probably have videoed 99.7% of the layouts that I've done. I just like it. I really enjoy YouTube. That's how I learned how to scrapbook, and so it's very much a part of my scrapbooking process. Just being on YouTube and watching YouTube videos, so I enjoy the process of making the videos and sharing those with you guys. So let me get into the questions. Number 1, pages. Traditional layouts or pocket pages? Both. I do both, and I mix them in my albums. And as you watch my videos, I'll kind of explain that sometimes. I do a first page for the month is a PL Project Life page, and then I'll put some 12 by 12 layouts or other Project Life pages in the middle, and the last page for that month is another Project Life page. So it's all sandwiched in between 2 Project Life pages. Now, sometimes I only do Project Life, sometimes I do traditional pages and Project Life, sometimes I do 8.5 by 11, you know, so on and so forth. I'm trying not to explain. Let's keep going. Layout size, any and all. I like all of them, and I love to do inserts like pockets and envelopes and things like that in my album as well. Journaling, handwritten or typed? Both. Usually I handwrite because it's just faster than typing, but I love the look of typed. Favorite shaped punch? Definitely a heart. I like punches, but hearts are just used more often than anything else. Or the corner rounder. I mean, that's a punch. I use that a lot. Digital layouts, yes or no? Right now, no. I enjoy the process of like moving bits and pieces around my layout, so I don't digital scrapbook right now. But I do use digital products and print them. Traveler's notebook, yes or no? Kind of. Getting into it. Love it. Just haven't had the time to really get into it, so I'm just getting into it. I did buy one. That's the first step. 1 photo layouts, always, sometimes, or never. Most of the time. Every once in a while I have 2 photos on a layout. Very, very rarely I'll have more than 2 unless I'm doing a collage, which would just be like a 3x4 or 5x7 size. So most of the time it's 1 photo or the size of 1 photo. Double page layouts, always, sometimes, never. Never. I don't think I've ever done a double page layout. Layout background, pattern paper or white? Both. I really like both. Use sketches, yes or no? Kind of. I always look at a sketch and go, oh, that's such a great idea. And then I'll have that in my head, and when I start scrapbooking, it goes in a totally different direction. So it's usually used, if I use one, it's as an inspiration point, but I never actually followed the sketch. Favorite adhesive? Whatever's on my desk. I like Tombow Mono Multi-Glue for wet adhesive, and I usually use, right now I've been buying the Elmer's, or the AdTech, I believe, either Elmer's or AdTech adhesive runner, just because I can get those with coupons at Hobby Lobby, or Tuesday Morning sometimes sells them as well. Paper trimmer or scissors? Both. But my favorite paper trimmer is the Caterpillar Crop. Love it. I got it for Christmas, and it's my absolute, by far, favorite, hands down, No comparison, favorite. Obviously I talk with my hands, can y'all tell? This is what you don't see whenever you're watching my videos. My hands are all over the place, you just can't tell. 4x6 photos, always, sometimes, or never. Most of the time, but whenever I'm doing Project Life, I print a lot of smaller photos. Like, I think that's like 2x3, these are, and then you can see a photo collage here. But I print on 4x6 paper, usually, unless I'm doing a 5x7 photo. But I order my photos from Snapfish and Shutterfly. But it's just cheaper to do it on a 4x6, so usually it's 4x6 or some sort of variation of that. Mats or layers? This is the last question. Layers, 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 layers. But my layers end up being mats because sometimes I'll trim it around. Now, I always print, and you can kind of see here, I did not even think about the fact that this layout's here and I'm going to reference it, but as you can see here, my photos all have white borders around them. So if you want to say, I say layers because I make layers with my papers. However, I print them with the white photo mat automatically. That's my preferred way. I don't like to print without the white mat around it. So I print with a mat. So I suppose you could say I use mats as well, but I don't actually physically put a mat on the photo usually. Usually I'm layering papers and sometimes I trim it to look like a mat, but in my head, I'm layering. So that is all the questions. Let me know if you guys have any other questions because I would be happy to answer it. And I have kept this video under 7 minutes. Be proud because this is rare. This is very, very rare. So make sure you go check it out. Make sure you go check out, let's make sure, yes, I answered all the questions. Yes, just wanted to make sure. So make sure you go check out the Facebook group. I will link it in the description box below. And go check out all the other girls and subscribe to their channels as well so you can see all the inspiration videos every month. Alright guys, thank you so much. I can't wait to see what my first video is. Alright, I'll talk to you later. Bye!